Chris Young willing to do this to make this franchise better? Now, you might be asking, what is this, Corey? He has to hire some better people. He has to go into the developmental area. Mike, you were talking about this with the Angels earlier. I think that this is my thought. I think Chris Young needs, because John Daniels has failed to do this. John Daniels has relationships that, as he was working his way up the Game of Thrones, he made relationships with people throughout this organization, and now he does not want to lose these friends, I think, is the deal. Like, there are people within the organization that have failed for over 30 years at developing at positions that the Rangers need to make better developments at, and they have failed miserably at it. And now I think Chris Young needs to establish, look, this isn't good enough. Not here, not here, not here. All got to go. We have to replace it. There are multiple things, Mike, that I got like a 15-step process to get this all done. But there are 3 things I really want to key in on. One of them, I want my scouting to be better. One of the things the Dodgers do so well at their scouting is they pair a baseball guy with an analytics guy. They send those guys out. That's how they send their scouts out to do things. And that works remarkably well for them because you appease both sides. Both sides can speak to the people at the top of the office who are either or both. And it helps that organization be fruitful so much so that they have tons of players at the top and they just use it as currency. They're just like, yeah, pour it out like water, baby. We have plenty of prospects. We're going to be fine. That's one of the things they need to do. They also need to figure out how to develop somebody. And we've been saying this for too long. We have absolutely been saying this for too long. And the people that are in charge in the minor leagues and the prospects, the people that are in charge in that area have been there for that long that we've been saying they need to be better at this, and nothing's happened. They haven't changed it. Chris Young needs to be the guy that says it's not good enough for us anymore. We have to make some changes there because, Mike, we're at a point in the season where, and you've told me this, you've told a lot of people this, you should be excited right now of Cole Wynn's about to come up. You should be excited of there are a couple guys that are ready to make their move from AAA to the back part of your season, and you're going to be excited about them next year. Cole Wynn has had a very bad season this season. There is no reason to pull him in and say, let's go. He was progressing. He was working his way up. But at this point, he has not proven that he's ready for the major league level. And the developmental prospect of it isn't making him any better.
Just so people know, well, how's Cole Wynn doing? Cole Wynn's record is actually 6-1, but he has a 5.93 ERA in 16 games started, 71 innings pitched. He's walked 48 guys in 71 innings. He has a whip of 1.584. So just to give you an idea on where his numbers are at. So most likely Cole Wynn will not pitch in the major leagues this year. He has, remember, it doesn't, and maybe it's changed and I just don't know. The minor league season ends at the end of August. Maybe it goes another week or two, and they've changed that up.
So what typically happens then when that season ends?
Well, you used to have September call-ups, but now there's what, you can only call up 2 or 3 guys max or something like that. I got to remember the new rules of September call-ups, but you don't have unlimited 40-man roster call-ups. So most likely Cole Wynn is going to pitch the rest of this season in AAA, keep working on his game to get better, but he really hasn't shown you that he should be on your major league team in 2023. What I mean by that is I don't think he's ready to compete in spring training next year. Now, maybe you send him to your Arizona Fall League and see how he does there to give you a better idea if he can compete in spring training. But to Cole Wynn, and I don't have AJ Alexi's numbers pulled up, but I think AJ Alexi was another guy that the Rangers were really counting on being a major league pitcher for them this year and doing a great job. But unfortunately, I have just pulled it up. AJ Alexi is 4-3. So
with a 6.43,
with a 6.43 ERA in 80 innings pitched. And so you start looking at this, and he's pitched 70 innings and he's walked 39 guys. His whip is 1.7.
It's bad.
Which is, anything.
It's poor.
Anything probably, I would say, above 1.3 in AAA or AA, you get a little bit concerned about because that's a lot of guys to be reaching base in the minor league. So how's it going to go against a major league lineup? So those are just two examples of guys that we thought this year would be around the All-Star break, guys that would be starting to help the major league team, or at least showing signs of, hey, they're ready to come up. When are we calling them up? And then how well do they do at the major league level to give us an idea on will they be in the starting rotation to begin 2023? And unfortunately, the answer for both of them is no, they're not ready to pitch in 2022 in the major leagues, and probably need at least a month, if not 2 months, of minor league work in 2023 to give us an idea if they're able to pitch in 2023 in the major leagues.
And here you are in a season where, Mike, I still have the numbers. Reggie said 77 wins for the Rangers. Kevin said 75. You had 76, and I said 81. Very optimistic on my part. Who thought? The Vegas has them right now at like 78. They have them.
That's what they're on pace.
That's what they're on pace to hit 78 wins, which means we were right there in that area. All of us were right there in that area. But you could do some special stuff. Like this would be a great, Mike, if you hit 78 wins this year. That's tremendous compared to the fact that you won 60 last year. That's amazing. It would be awesome. It would be really cool if you could make a little bit of a run. You have 3 pitchers right now. You have reality says you have 3 pitchers right now, and there's no help.
Luckily, Spencer Howard did have a good game yesterday, so it gives you a little bit of more hope.
I'm a little concerned about his consistency, maybe. Right. So I'm still concerned about that. And
he hasn't proven, right? He's Glenn Otto and Howard, your 4th and 5th starters for now. To your point, they haven't proven they're major league pitchers. They've proven they can pitch at a major league level at times,
right? But
they're not a major league starting pitcher yet, and we're still trying to find that out with them at the major league level.
And I'm still not sure I buy Martin Perez being this good all season. Prove me wrong, that'd be awesome. John Gray, I know what I have there, but you really only have about 3 pitchers. And there's nothing that says that you have guys that are eating people up in the minor leagues. Right. They're just raring to go. And we're just, man, we can't wait till these guys get here. That tells me. And also when it comes down to when some of the guys that you've traded for never got any better in the development of your minor league system, it tells me there's a problem there, that you have a real problem that you have to address. Now, is that JD being hamstrung by by ownership and not having the money to go make that better? I don't know. But whatever it is, it's not good enough right now. That's the one thing that I think that Chris Young has to fix with this organization if you want a better future for the end or for the best part of Corey Seager and Marcus Simeon's contracts. You have to fix that part first.